Hey, Alice. Thanks for your question. And I'll just give you my 2 cents on it. Yeah, and hope you're doing okay. So, so the important thing, at least in my book, is that you have some safe place, to enough resources to do the work, enough support to do the work. So, now you can construct that in different ways, right? Sometimes, if the client feels safe with you in the present, you can kind of have them come into, right, the present with you in the safe present. Sometimes if you have enough safety in the present, you can, kind of travel back in time with enough support or safety with you, right, to make that a safe journey, right? I think there's advantages and disadvantages to both of those techniques, right? When you revisit kind of the actual moment, there's a whole dropping into kind of the thing that's might have been a little bit challenging or troubling or activating. And so it's available, but you also have to be careful that it doesn't overwhelm. So you need to watch and track that. But you have more access to the activation sometimes. If you travel back in time, you just need to make sure if you do that technique, you need to make sure that there's sufficient support or resourcing as you make the trip. If you try and bring the child part to the client in the present, I think it's typically like if you establish safety in the present and the client feels safe in the present, it's easier to have that kind of safe support. But sometimes it's less easy to, connect with kind of the edge of activation that kind of sometimes is productive and healing. So, yeah, I think you're right. Right, there's kind of mental spaces, and see where they want to be. A liminal space in the mind's eye, not in the past in the bedroom, but not quite in the present in the therapy room. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think, I think the idea of a liminal space sounds great. I think the key is, what is a kind of, so just to think broadly in general terms, what is the activation and what is the resourcing, okay? And you need like some mixture of both, right? We need enough activation to have a little bit of kind of live something to try and shift, and you need enough resource to make the shift kind of supported and positive, right? So, so that would be kind of my thoughts or framing of that. I think a liminal space in the mind's eye, like I think it's really kind of tracking the client and seeing what's supportive or helpful for them. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Yeah, and yeah, no worries. Glad to help and glad to support. Yeah. I don't check the student conversations so much. Yeah, hello Alice, and hope you're well, and you take good care. All right.